Hey guys, welcome back to LA Noire, the studio secretary murder. Here we go. Why is it that every single murderer has that same tool to murder women? Was this like a thing back in the 40s?
Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face.
Oh.
Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside the railroad line. A 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
I'm sorry, but that lady did not look 40. She looked a lot younger than that. But anyways, welcome back. A brand new case, a brand new day.
Another body, and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
Okay, I forgot where the where was the front door? Was it here? Yeah. Oh god. It was right in front of me. That was my fault. Right. So we are headed to the pawnbroker. I guess we'll go to the pawnbroker and then maybe we'll go to the... Yeah, we'll do that. Let's head that way first.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Hold. Hugo Muller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sake.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's got to be somebody bigger than all of these criminals that we've been taking down. Everything is just kind of coinciding with one another. Just some of these things just don't add up, man. The pawnbroker at 10:20 a.m. See what we got here.
How can I help you boys?
Where are you? Okay.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
50 bucks?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. You feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Okay, let's start off with this one.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're gonna have to go over there too? See if this one is the same. I feel like this one might be different. What do we got?
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the
Yeah,
quality.
22 carats, man. What? What? I don't know if this wasn't a thing back then. It wasn't very common to know where you have 22 carats or 18 carats or...
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Very helpful, sir. Actually not. I'm kidding. You weren't. Kind of. Actually, he was a little bit. I think we're good to go. Just gonna reassure myself with my partner here.
What now?
All right, we're rolling. Out to the rail depot.
Out to the rail depot we go then. Okay, so how about
You know the way. You can drive.
I'll make my partner drive there.
Fine. Where are we
Lazy
headed?
scum. He literally just told me. Rail depot. I tell him, you're driving. He's asking me, all right, where are we going?
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herp is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it.
All right, rail yard at 11:03 a.m. Oh. Oh.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
I want to say that I think she got dragged there. I mean, if you get run over by a train, you're done. You're literally ground beef. I feel like we should investigate first. Look for some clues before we start talking to anyone. Okay. Check out the purse, see if we have anything here. (2122) St. David Street, Bridgeport, Connecticut. Dear Evelyn, I hope that this letter finds you in a better way than we were last when we were last parted. Bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know what that makes you become. But I am not writing to harass and accuse. I am writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl and what she is doing to herself. You are destroying your body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn, and it is hardened for me, and it is harder for me to watch than you can imagine. Okay, so who wrote it?
Trying to get her to come home.
It doesn't say who this was. It could have been her husband, her father, just a relative. Okay, we have some sort of pass here.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's
Movie
gonna
lot.
be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Back in, bro, that sounds crazy. 1941. That sounds extremely crazy. Let's see what we have here. If you really think about
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Mensch's Bar, corner 9th and Main. If you really think about it, it's so crazy how much technology and human beings as a species have evolved from the 1900s to now. It is insane. Like, absolutely insane. I play this game and like these 1940s games, it just reminds me like,
Shit
holy
for
cow.
personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Yeah, I guess this is just like a to-do list of sorts. Still got some clues left. See if we've got anything around here.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Makes a lot of sense, honestly. Anything else? Let's inspect the body then. Okay, let's start off with the arms as per usual. Right arm. What do we got?
Another missing ring.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Who the hell is taking all these rings? Every single woman is missing a ring, or at least 95% of them. Okay, this hand seems to be a-okay. Let's check the torso. Can we check the torso? No. She's got clothes on. Let's go for the head. Nope, that's not the head. Phelps. Focus. Here we go.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Well, she was highly intoxicated for sure.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Exactly what he just told us. I should have interrogated him or interacted with him earlier, I suppose. Let's see if this guy saw anything, maybe.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
What a sick fuck.
Classic Carmine.
What a sick bastard.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
Can we?
Come on, officer.
Hold on.
You gotta give me a proper chance to explain.
Hold on. I just saw this right here. I didn't even take a look at it. The blood stains. I was looking at this.
Splatter on the carriage.
Blood splatter.
Must have been struck while standing up.
Exactly. And then on the ground as well. Okay, it's not gonna interact with the one on the ground. I feel like maybe we should speak to this guy first.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your detail?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Jesus Christ. All right, so we've got all the information we need. We're a little bit scattered there, but we're back. All right, so we've got John Ferdinand Jameson, 24 years old, blue eyes with black hair, Pacific Electric rail yard employee, potential suspicious witness.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
Discovery of the victim's body.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Yeah, his eyes tell a different tale.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Oh my God.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
We can talk about it later, Phelps.
I got punched twice in a matter of minutes. Oh, God. All right, let's phone this in, see if we get some more addresses and stuff like that. Got a couple of POIs coming up.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor, closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thank you.
All right, so we've got a new POI. And I'm going to make my partner drive over there.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Let's
Where
go to the
exactly
bar
are we going?
first. Yeah, let's head to the bar. Bar or the liquor store? I feel like let's go to the bar just because it's down the list. Although I feel like the liquor store might be a smarter move to go to first and then go to the bar. But I just feel like at the bar is where everything went down south. Whereas to in the liquor store is probably where she...
want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? I guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. Know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
Mensch's bar, 11:28 a.m.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Oh, interesting. Well, I feel like this might be the guy.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, Detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
A little bit too relaxed,
How well did you know her?
Aren't you?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
All right, so we've got Grosvenor McCaffrey, a 30-year-old male with blue eyes and black hair, quite handsome himself, known associate of the murder victim Evelyn Summers. Last contact with the victim.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home, writing.
I feel like he's lying.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Ooh.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Okay, well, we got some intel here. A new POI, person of interest in a new location with criminal history.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Back up.
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Okay. Now, do we have this guy to talk to?
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
All right, I knew that guy was not going to be useful or helpful. As soon as I saw him, I was like, let me not even waste my time with this guy. I'm going to go to the back. The store's openable. We just opened it. See if we could find anything here. You never know. Okay, I think we're good. Let's get out of here. It's not like there's any music playing or anything like that, so we're not missing out on anything here.
You're behind the wheel.
So I feel like we're gonna end up coming back here. As you can see, the bar's not scratched out, so we're definitely gonna be ending. We're gonna come back here, so we're gonna go to the liquor store now, and then we'll head over to the other individual chain liquor store downtown. Take a drive over there, boys, and see what we can come up with.
What did you make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
I meant as a suspect, Rusty.
Levine's liquor store at 11:39 a.m. We've got a busy morning today here. Back to back to back. Life of an LAPD homicide detective.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Hold on.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us,
It
please?
was a little too bright, I feel.
Sure. Come this way.
Okay, so this guy's got a little bit more intel. He knew her ex-husband, so probably knew her rather well. And he has some of the belongings. What?
You got some fine stock in, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
This guy's an alcoholic.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
What the hell?
We'll take a look around.
Oh, that's your daughter. Of course, they always have kids. Dude, that's sad. That's a sad life, man. Just memories
He
of
wasn't always such a loner.
memories of when life was good, huh? That's sad, dude. It's got a Bible in here. What is this? Diary?
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Wow.
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
That's the guy we just freaking spoke to. We should have came here first. Well, won't you look at that? We should have definitely came here first. Let me see if there's anything out here in the back. I don't think so. It's flat out alley. Wow, man. If we would have came here first, we could have... we could have gone over there and probably asked him a different question. See if there's any other informational clues here. Nothing. Seems to be quite clear. All right. Contact with the victim.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
I feel like he's not telling us everything.
She was an alcoholic and your friend, and you still kept selling her booze.
You ever try to stop an addict, detective? Better me than having her buy methylated spirits from the hardware store.
God damn it! Relationship with the victim.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
So what does that mean?
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
He's lying.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From
He's
what
a
I gathered,
writer.
The feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Oh, he seems to be a good dude. Right. So now the main suspect to us is the guy at the bar. That's the main suspect that I'm thinking
You can
about.
drive.
The
And
guy
where
at
exactly
Mensch's
are we
bar.
going?
We're gonna go to the bowling alley. Yeah, that's where we're going. Going back to the bowling alley. I do feel like this is gonna end over at the bar by us going back to the bar, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Levin King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Code 2.
Levin King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Okay, so all right, what do we got here?
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Downstairs again? This is the second time we go downstairs. 2 episodes in a row. How interesting.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message.
True.
We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
Damn.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Trace address of Grousnick McCaffrey's apartment. Are we supposed to go back over there? I don't know. I feel like we should go to... Hold on. Where's the phone?
Hey, don't mind me.
Is it in here? Where the hell is the phone? Goddamn. Where's the goddamn phone in here? Damn it. All right, you know what? Here it is. Sorry.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks.
So we've got his address.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave
I don't know. I feel like maybe we should go to. I don't know.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
So the bar is no longer a place to go to. Let's go to the bowling alley. Let's just go there, and then we'll head over to McCaffrey's.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What's it got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business, Florence. You got a guy works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
This guy Phelps just came here screaming
He's
at this,
a nice boy.
this
Thanks, ma'am.
poor old lady.
Let's go get him.
Oh, what? He's running away.
Tiernan, LAPD.
What is he doing?
There.
Oh, that's a nice car.
What are you waiting for? Get after him.
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
Oh, this is
These
a
are
nice
flashy
car.
cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means, Phil.
Well, hello there, sir. Why are you running today?
Put your hands where I can see them.
He's a nice boy. That's what she said. Apparently he's not. He's been a naughty boy. What? Oh, what just happened? What just happened? Did the doors just close by themselves? Well, we didn't even get to interrogate him. Well, okay. Our car's here, at least. I don't know.
You know
what,
the way. You can drive.
I don't know what.
Where exactly are we going?
I've got no idea what just happened. Let's go to McCaffrey's. I don't know. I feel like we should go. I feel like we should go and interrogate this guy now. I think we should go to the police station and see if we can now interrogate this asshole.
The most well-known radio singer and black.
Okay, let's see if we have him here anywhere at all. Is he in any of these interview rooms?
The thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt lousy collaring him.
No, he's not. This is probably not where we're supposed to be right now. Yeah, he's not. All right. I thought he was, but I was trying to be an overachiever. That's my fault. All right, let's get out of here.
You're behind the wheel.
We're gonna have to go back to McCaffrey's
Fine.
apartment.
Where are we headed?
There we go. When that music starts playing, you know this is the spot. 6:30 p.m. Jesus, it's been quite some time. Busy morning, ending the day off pretty damn late. Okay, here we go.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Apartment 6. All right, let's do this. Apartment 6. Apartment 6. 3 to 4. And 6 has got to be upstairs. 5 and 6, all the way at the end. 5, 6. I mean, knocking like that, it's not going to make him answer.
Home. Terrible shame. Means there's nobody.
It's quite a kick there. Phelps.
You want to do the honors, Phelps?
Oh, there it is. Yep. Yep. We've got a murderer.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this.
And this is from the bowling alley.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that.
Okay, let's
a
see what.
citation at least.
See what we have. Here. An anatomy of power. This is the other remaining part of the letter. This is the rest of the letter.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
Her mother. It was her freaking mother. Hold on. There's something else here. Okay, no, never mind. We got everything. What a scumbag.
Probably nothing.
I refuse to believe that that's all. It's a pretty nice apartment for being in this time. Gotta be honest. Okay, this lady's waiting for us. Where is it at, lady? Take us there now. Where's the stairs? Over here. Okay, we're going to the roof of the building. See if this guy's hanging out with his pigeon.
They've been talking about on the radio?
You better shut your mouth.
Accommodation.
Gotta be through here, right? Yep. There he is.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
So much for liking your damn pigeons, you just threw it at me, huh? That tells me you don't give a crap. Now we're gonna have to cut this man off. This guy's a murderer. He's a criminal. Come on, run. Can we
You a
tackle
runner,
him?
McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Yeah, that's right. Stay and fight the good fight, McCaffrey. Damn psycho. Don't watch this be he killed her because she never returned his book. Okay. We're almost there.
Give it up, LAPD.
Tackle. Tackle. Come on, get close. Got him.
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Punch the crap out of him.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up.
Let's go back, man. Let's finish business.
Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson? Whoever did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young fellas.
All right, we can't screw this up.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
All right, here we go.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Okay, so we've got James Tiernan, 24-year-old man with blue eyes and brown hair, Rawlings bowling alley employee and friend of the victim. So far, I don't think he's done it, but let's see.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
He's lying. Look at my notebook.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
I don't know if I have...
You don't ask, you never find out.
I don't know if I have an accusation. I'm gonna go with... I gotta go with an intuition here, guys. I gotta go with one. Bad cop, acute... Yeah.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
God damn it, the community just let me down.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
I think he's lying.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but, you know, I'm not so sure.
Okay, access to the murder weapon.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
I'm gonna go for bad cop.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
For the frickin' book!
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. A big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
I guess I'm content with that. We passed that, I feel. In a way. No, evidence room 2. Where's that at? I forgot.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out.
It's on the other side, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's on the other side. Here we go.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
I don't like this guy. Known associate of the murder victim, Evelyn Summers.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
I think he's lying. Do we have anything to accuse him with? I can go with this.
You'll have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush, and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
Can I go with Tiernan's accusation?
Seems there's a serious gulf between what you think you know and what you actually do, detective.
No! Fucking ass! Ah, I got that wrong. I hate this guy, man.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
I think he's lying.
You're gonna need to do better if you don't want to swing for this.
I was having a political meeting in my apartment.
Cheese and crackers for the 5th columnist.
Some of these people will corroborate your story.
I won't give up names of party members.
Good. It's your funeral.
I got that wrong too. Fucking A.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
I want to use my intuition, and I want to remove an answer. Oh, that's what that does. Okay, I've never done that. Okay. I'll accuse him.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
This is what this was. I should have used this on this question. Yep, this is the one.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
Oh, dude, this is
It's
hard.
either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
Now we gotta go back to Tiernan. Jesus Christ, this has been a little bit of a tricky one. Some of these things are tricky, man. Let me use the phone. Let's see if... I don't know why the phone is here. Sometimes when the phone...
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks for your help.
Well, that worked. Whenever you see the phone or something on the minimap, it's good to just...
Put him down with my sap.
Yeah, that guy, he's the murderer. I don't think it's this guy. Yeah, I think it's McCaffrey. Oh, so now we get to charge. Oh. Oh, hold on. Now it's the moment where we charge a suspect. Oh. Military service.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
No.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
They just literally said it, asshole. It's got to be this. If it's
we
not...
know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you, because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
There we go. Charge.
Grosvenor
Biatch.
McCaffrey, I'm charging you
Let's
with the
go.
murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
Oh, he gone. Toodles. Man, that was a little confusing there towards the end. But thank God I freaking used the phone. I saw it on the map and I'm like, wait a minute. Every time you have a little icon, you always got to interact with it. Thing is, if we would have gone back, if we would have gone to the liquor store before, I think we would have had more intel on this guy. Would have found more clues in different order, and it just would have worked out. Let's see if something happens after this. So sometimes you get cutscenes. They're not very
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's
important,
squad.
but
The gunny is dead. First platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Can we rally with the first and try for the Nambus?
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade. Mate, we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes.
I'm in charge here, Sergeant.
Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
We don't have time for this, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river.
My orders are to reconnoiter the...
I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!